Welcome to Healthy Senior Care TV. If you're over 60 and you've noticed your legs feeling weaker, stiffer, or just not as reliable as they used to be, you're not alone. And more importantly, you're not powerless. This video may not be long, but it holds something truly important: real, science-backed knowledge about how your body changes with age and what you can do to gently support your leg strength, your balance, and your freedom. Body changes with age and what you can do to gently support your leg strength, your balance, and your freedom. So please, I encourage you, don't skip through, don't rush past. Every minute contains something your future self will thank you for. If you find something that resonates with you, let us know in the comments. And if you believe in healthy aging, please consider liking this video and subscribing to Healthy Senior Care TV, where we explore natural, compassionate ways to stay strong, independent, and full of life. Now, let's begin. Why do our legs feel heavier as we age, and what if it's more than just getting older? It usually starts quietly. One morning, you rise from your favorite chair, but something feels different. You pause. Your legs, once steady and sure, now feel just a little uncertain. You grip the table for balance. You glance around, hoping no one noticed. Maybe it's just fatigue. Maybe the floor is a bit uneven. Or maybe, deep down, you sense something else. For many people over 60, this moment isn't unusual. It doesn't come with pain. It comes with a quiet whisper. I don't feel as strong as I used to. You're not alone. Millions of older adults around the world begin to notice that walking, climbing stairs, or even standing for a few minutes takes more effort than it used to. Their steps get shorter, their confidence fades a little, and slowly they begin to accept this change as part of aging, something inevitable, something to endure. But what if it doesn't have to be? What if the strength in your legs, the very foundation of your independence, could be supported, protected, even restored? But here's the hopeful truth. There are certain nutrients, natural, science-backed, and surprisingly easy to add to your routine, that can help your legs feel stronger, steadier, and more alive again. These aren't magic pills. They're quiet helpers, vitamins and cofactors that fuel your cells, protect your joints, sharpen your nerves, and gently bring energy back into your steps. You might not feel them working at first, but over time, they can help you rise from that chair more confidently, take that walk without hesitation, and feel once again that your legs are on your side. So, if you've ever felt your legs growing tired too soon, if you've ever wondered why simple movements feel heavier than they used to, this message is for you, because age may bring changes, but it doesn't have to steal your strength. In the next few minutes, we'll explore how your body changes after 60, why your legs might be struggling quietly, and most importantly, what gentle, natural support can help you reclaim your confidence, one step at a time. Let's begin. Life unfolding, the slow loss few talk about. No one tells you the exact moment it begins. There's no alarm, no flashing sign. It happens gradually, like a soft dimming of a light you didn't notice was fading. At first, it's the little things. You start holding the railing on the stairs, even when you never used to. You take a moment before stepping off the curb. You find yourself choosing chairs with arms, just in case you need help getting up. You move slower, not because you want to, but because your body quietly demands it. And you tell yourself, it's fine, this is just part of getting older. But deep down, it doesn't feel fine. It feels like something is slipping away. What you're feeling is more than just age. It's a shift happening in nearly every older adult, but few talk about it until it's too late. It's the gradual weakening of the legs, and with it, a quiet reshaping of daily life. Leg strength, once taken for granted, becomes the silent gatekeeper of independence. When your legs are strong, life feels bigger. You can shop for groceries on your own, step outside for a walk, get on the floor to play with your grandkids, and back up again with a smile. But when your legs begin to weaken, your world slowly shrinks. You say no to outings because you're not sure how far you'll have to walk. You avoid unfamiliar places with stairs, uneven ground, or no benches nearby. You start turning down invitations, not because you don't want to go, but because you're not sure your legs will take you there. And that's where it begins. Not just physical limitation, but emotional withdrawal. Because every time you avoid a step, skip a walk, or hold onto a wall, your body gets a little more used to doing less. Muscles weaken, balance filters, confidence fades, and silently, life gets smaller. This isn't just about aging muscles. It's also about what's happening inside your body. After 60, your body changes in quiet but powerful ways. Your cells don't absorb nutrients the way they used to. Your muscles take longer to recover. Your nervous system, the intricate network that tells your legs how and when to move, becomes less responsive. And your mitochondria, the tiny power plants in your cells, start slowing down, producing less energy with each passing year. The result? Even if you stay active, even if you eat well, your legs can still feel heavy, stiff, or unsteady. It's not your imagination, and it's not your fault. It's biology. It's normal. But here's what's not normal: pretending this slow loss is inevitable, because it's not. The truth is, your body may be missing some of the quiet support it needs, vitamins and nutrients that once came easily, but now need a little help. You may not feel a deficiency. There may be no obvious symptoms. Just a little less energy, a little more hesitation, a sense that something's changed, but you can't quite explain it. Maybe you've even been to the doctor. Your blood work looks okay. Your heart is fine. Your bones are holding up. So why do your legs still feel not like they used to? Because strength isn't just about muscle mass. It's about the coordination of systems, nerves, joints, circulation, and energy. And when one part slows down, even slightly, your legs can feel the difference. This quiet erosion is what many seniors face. But because it's so gradual, most people don't realize what's happening until they've already adapted to the loss. They've bought the cane. They've limited their walks. They've said no so many times, they forget what it felt like to say yes. But it doesn't have to be that way. You don't need to train like an athlete. You don't need to run marathons. You just need the right support at the right time to give your body a chance to keep doing what it was made to do. Move. Move freely. Move confidently. Move joyfully. And that begins by understanding what your legs need, not just on the outside, but deep within. There is a reason your legs may feel weaker, even when your spirit hasn't changed. And the next step is learning what you can do, simply, safely, naturally, to support them, because life doesn't have to keep shrinking. Not if you're willing to give your body the quiet help it's asking for. Are you ready to find out how? And here's the part that surprises most people. These slowdowns often come from specific vitamin imbalances, not from a lack of willpower or exercise. For example, what if the reason you feel unsteady isn't because your muscles are weak, but because your nerves aren't sending clear signals? What if the reason your joints feel stiff isn't because you overdid it, but because minerals are building up in the wrong places? What if your fatigue isn't from doing too much, but from your cells struggling to make enough energy? These aren't wild theories, they're real biological shifts, and they explain why, even with movement and healthy food, many older adults still feel their legs growing heavier with time. But here's the breakthrough. You can support those systems, naturally, gently, by giving your body back the building blocks it needs. The right vitamins, in the right forms, can reignite that spark. They can strengthen the communication between your brain and your legs. They can soften your joints and improve your balance. They can recharge the powerhouses inside your muscles, giving you energy that doesn't disappear after 10 minutes of walking. And most importantly, they can give you back that quiet confidence, that feeling of rising from a chair without second guessing, That ability to walk a little farther and still have energy left. That sense of trusting your body again. Because losing strength isn't just about the legs, it's about what strength means. Freedom, independence, joy, the ability to live your life on your own terms. And while aging may be natural, struggling doesn't have to be. That's why the next part of our journey matters so much. We're going to look at 3 key nutrients that play a powerful role in helping you walk, stand, and move with ease. Each one supports your body in a different but essential way, and together they form a gentle, natural foundation for strength. No hype, no extreme regimens, just simple, science-informed steps that help your legs and your life feel lighter again. So take a deep breath, because what comes next is not a lecture. It's a hand on your shoulder, a quiet voice saying, "You haven't lost your strength. You've just lost some of the support your body needs." And once you give that support back, step by step, it can return. Let's take that next step together. Simple, gentle solutions, easy to start at any age. Now that you understand why leg strength can fade quietly, steadily after 60, the question becomes, what can I do about it? The answer doesn't lie in boot camps, protein shakes, or endless routines. It lies in something much gentler, small daily choices, rooted in science, shaped by nature, and tailored to the way your body works now, not how it worked 30 years ago. Let's start with something simple. Vitamin D3, the quiet communicator between brain and muscle. You've probably heard of vitamin D. Maybe your doctor mentioned it for your bones. But what many people don't realize is that vitamin D3 isn't just for bones. It's the bridge between your brain and your legs. Your body has tiny receptors inside your muscles. These receptors need vitamin D to activate properly. Without it, your brain may send a signal to stand up, but your muscles won't get the message in time, or they'll react too slowly. That's when you feel wobbly, or when you trip on the stairs for no clear reason. D3 helps sharpen that signal. It's like cleaning dust off a light switch. Everything works more clearly. And here's something else. D3 also supports your mood and energy. D3 also supports your mood and energy. It helps you feel more awake during the day and more stable on your feet. How to take it. Most adults over 60 benefit from 2,000 to 4,000 IU per day. It's best taken in the morning with a small amount of healthy fat like avocado, olive oil, or a boiled egg to help it absorb. And if you can get a few minutes of sunlight each morning, even better. The sun was nature's original D3 provider, but after 60, your skin makes less of it. So supplementing becomes important. If you've been feeling low energy, if standing up feels harder than it used to, D3 might be one of your missing pieces. Vitamin B12, the nerve protector. Have you ever stood up quickly and your legs didn't quite respond? Maybe you felt a little unsteady, or maybe there was a strange tingling or a delay in movement. That could be a quiet sign that your nerves aren't communicating well, and vitamin B12 might be what they're missing. B12 is essential for keeping your nerves healthy. It wraps them in a protective coating, like the rubber around an electrical wire. Without that coating, signals can get scrambled, slowed, lost. Your legs may still be strong, but they don't receive the message to move fast enough. That's why people with low B12 often say, "I feel clumsy," or "I know how to move. My body just doesn't follow." And here's what's tricky. As we age, our stomachs absorb B12 less efficiently. Even if you eat meat, eggs, or dairy, your body may not be getting enough. What can help? A sublingual B12 tablet that melts under your tongue is one of the easiest ways to support your nervous system. It bypasses the gut and goes straight into your bloodstream. Typical doses range from 500 to 1,000 micrograms per day, preferably in the morning to support energy and mental clarity. And If you've been feeling numbness in your toes, slower reflexes, or brain fog, checking your B12 levels with your doctor could be a powerful step forward. Vitamin K2, the gentle guide for your joints and bones. Now let's talk about stiffness. Have you noticed your knees don't bend like they used to, or that your hips feel tight even after resting? Sometimes this isn't from wear and tear. It's from something surprising, calcium going to the wrong places. Calcium is meant for bones, but without guidance, it can settle into your joints, or worse, your blood vessels. That's where vitamin K2 comes in. K2 is like a traffic officer. It tells calcium where to go and where not to. It helps keep your joints flexible, your arteries clear, and your bones strong. When combined with D3, it ensures that the extra calcium absorbed by your body is actually used properly. What should you know? The best form for daily use is MK7, a type of K2 that stays in your system longer. Most older adults benefit from 100 to 200 milligrams per day, taken with D3 and a meal containing fat, like nuts, yogurt, or eggs. It's gentle, safe for most people. But if you're on blood thinners, always talk to your doctor first. K2 doesn't just help with movement, it helps keep you fluid, able to walk, bend, reach, and rise without that creaky, cracking feeling. Putting it all together, a simple daily routine. Imagine starting your day like this. You take your D3 and K2 with breakfast, a slice of whole grain toast, a boiled egg, a little olive oil on the side. You let a B12 tablet melt under your tongue as you sip warm tea. Then you take a 15-minute walk, slow and steady. The sun warms your skin. Your legs move with rhythm. You feel alive. This is not a prescription. It's a rhythm. A gentle ritual that supports your body on every level. D3 for muscle activation and mood. K2 for joint comfort and strong bones. B12 for clear, responsive nerves. You don't have to change everything. Just add one thing at a time. Listen to your body, and most importantly, be patient. You don't have to change everything. Just add one thing at a time. Listen to your body, and most importantly, be patient. How long before you feel the change? For most people, subtle changes begin within 4 to 6 weeks. Maybe you notice fewer stumbles, more energy in your legs, less stiffness when getting out of bed. Over time, sometimes 2 to 3 months, you may feel steadier, more confident walking alone, more able to trust your steps again. And that's the goal. Not perfection, but progress. Not running marathons, but rising with ease, walking with joy, living without fear of falling. Other gentle helpers. Want to go further? Consider these additions, always with your doctor's guidance. Coenzyme Q10 supports mitochondria, the engines of your muscles. Magnesium glycinate or malate calms nerves, helps muscles relax. Omega-3 fatty acids reduce inflammation and nourish joints. A good night's sleep gives your muscles time to rebuild. Final thought for this part. Your legs have carried you through decades of life, through joys, through sorrows, through everything in between. They deserve care, not just exercise, but nourishment, not just strength, but support. And with these simple, natural steps, you can begin giving them exactly that. Not because you're fighting age, but because you're choosing to live fully, with the strength to stand tall, walk steady, and say yes to the moments that matter most. Are you ready to take the next step? Let's keep walking, together. You've just taken a journey, not just through science, but through understanding. You've learned that the heaviness in your legs, the stiffness in your joints, the loss of balance you may have quietly accepted, they're not just signs of aging. They're signals that your body is asking for gentle support. And now you know how to respond, not with fear, not with frustration, but with kindness, with wisdom, with small steps that lead to strength, because your legs are more than limbs, they're your freedom. They carry you toward the people you love. They help you dance in the kitchen, garden on sunny mornings, Walk hand in hand with someone who matters. They are how you live life on your terms, and the beautiful truth is, it's never too late to care for them. Never too late to nourish your body from within. Never too late to feel stronger, steadier, and more in control, not by chance, but by choice. So here's my invitation to you. Start with just one thing tomorrow. Take your vitamin D3 with breakfast. Let a B12 tablet melt under your tongue. Go for a gentle walk after lunch. Stretch your legs and smile, knowing you're supporting them from the inside out. Let it be simple. Let it be enough. Because the strength you're reclaiming isn't just physical, it's emotional, it's personal. It's the strength to keep saying yes to life. And if this video has spoken to you, if you've seen yourself in these stories, know this: you are not alone. Thousands of others are walking this same path, relearning how to care for their bodies with love, rediscovering what it means to move through the world with confidence. So if you found value here, I gently invite you to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your journey in the comments below. Because when we share, we strengthen each other, and when we take that first step, no matter how small, we open the door to a more active, joyful, and empowered life. Stay steady, stay curious, and above all, stay kind to your body. It's been with you through it all, and now it's ready to walk with you into a brighter, stronger tomorrow.